what is today's date? 2000? 85 to 75. 2081 Jestha 25 and this is SE batch 2082 means grade 9 Anupam Vidyasara. So what is the presence today? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 means 12 absent. Who are they? Jenny and there's a what? Sneha. I think she might have fallen sick, right? Okay, so today we have got some of the students who are going to present. Who are the students they are going to present? One is Kritika Adhikari, Anmol Adhikari, Deepak Bohra. Yes, sir. And they are presenting in the topic. Which topic is that?
Glandular system.
Glandular system. So today we are going to learn something about different glands present in our body. Especially we are focusing endocrine glands, right? So without wasting time, let's welcome on the stage first presenter, Miss Kritika Adhikari. Smarika Bhujas work with us here. Later on I'll just ask them to do. Where's yours? You can make a bit bigger one, right? That's a big plus sign. Yes. No. That plus.
That is.
Simply if you just do plus, it's better.
Namaskar and very warm good morning to our honorable science teacher, my dear friends. As you all know, I am Kritika Adhikari and I am here to present on the topic glandular system and inside of human hormones. And my first topic is pituitary gland. It is a small endocrine gland with shape and size are like a pea. And it lies in the depression of sphenoid bone, means it lies in the in contact with sphenoid bone, and you can see the picture of pituitary gland. It is in here.
You can click it the outside and it will be okay. Okay.
And it contains different hormones which include follicle stimulating hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, and antidiuretic hormone. And these hormones control the activities of other Tochle's glands, means those glands which do not contain bile. And growth hormone is also secreted by the pituitary gland. There is some growth hormone inside the human body, and it is also controlled by the pituitary gland. And due to its maintained characteristics, or we can say functions, it is also known as the master gland. And next is thyroid gland, which is situated in the neck, one on either part of the upper part of trachea. In simple way, we can say that it lies in the upper part of the trachea. And its shape is like silk and thyroid. And secretion of this gland is called thyroxine, which contains iodine. And sometimes it increases its sales due to lack of iodine in our diet, which it is a disease which is also called as goiter. Thyroid gland also does secretion, and if secretion is more, then it increases the human pulse rate, and if the secretion is low, then slow pulse rate or retardation of human growth and human physical and mental growth. And this gland contains calcitonin, which encourages calcium deposition in bone. It means it contains calcitonin and which helps to deposit calcium in bone. In other words, it can be said that it decreases calcium level in the blood. By saying this much, I would like to end my presentation. Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you very much. students are very smart in presenting. So let's check here this grade 9. What has she presented? I think this is the slide, right? Yes or no? So she presented yesterday. Presentation was a quizzle. Is quizzle absent? Oh, she's present. And yesterday I told only one student to present. But today, how many students are presenting? Three. So one has already presented. So this is thyroid gland. What is this?
Thyroid gland.
By load means it contains two loads. One right hand side. This is left hand side. This is right hand side. Isn't it? Right? And another what she has presented. She has presented this bone. Not bone. This gland. What is this gland? Pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. She said sphenoid cavity. Sphenoid cavity means how many bones are there in our skull? Our skull is made up of altogether 22 bones.
What is that?
Skull is the bone of our head. This upper portion. It contains 22 bones. 8 bones lie in our brain region, right? And 14 bones they lie in our facial region. 8 cranial bones and 14 facial bones. This sphenoid bone, that is cranial bone, and it lies at the posterior part of our brain. And she has already said its size is similar to the pea. Similar to pea. Though it is very small in size, its function is great because it secretes different hormones like FSH. What is the full form of FSH? Follicle stimulating hormone. ADH, antidiuretic hormone. TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. See, because of the action of pituitary gland, thyroid gland also functions well. See, it is called master gland. What is it called here?
Master gland.
Why is it called master gland? It controls functions of all other glands of our body. Functions are controlled. And besides producing those stimulating hormones, it produces growth hormone also. And growth hormone is directly related to our growth. If less amount of growth hormone is produced, person they suffer from dwarfism, they are small. And if more amount of growth hormone is produced, they suffer from gigantism, very tall, right? Thyroid gland, so see, this is called trachea. Other name of trachea is windpipe. What is it? Windpipe. At the top of windpipe, there are two glands. What are they called? Thyroid gland. In larynx, this is white box. Just below the larynx, there are thyroid glands. And what is the hormone secreted by thyroid gland? Thyroxine. It is the main hormone. But there is another hormone also. What is it? Calcitonin. Sometimes question is asked like this. Name two hormones. You are playing with your ruler now. Focus on study. Name two hormones secreted by thyroid gland. Then what should be your answer? Thyroxine and calcitonin. Thyroxine is responsible for metabolism. Metabolism means controlling all the activities of respiration, digestion, excretion, reproduction, etc. And what does calcination do? It encourages calcium deposition in blood. It means because of calcitonin, calcium is deposited in blood and our blood becomes strong. Bone means calcium is deposited in bone, so that bones become strong. Alright? Okay, thank you. Now who's turn? And here I have to remind something. Mainly you have to remember this thing. hypersecretion and hyposecretion. Hypo means less amount of production and hyper means more. And she said about goiter also. Thyroidine contains this iodine. What is there? Iodine. So if there is presence of iodine in our diet also, then this gland size remains same. But if there is lack of iodine, then slowly the size of this gland increases, enlarges, and it comes out, and the neck seems a bit swollen. That is called goiter. And next, what is given here? Here, if the secretion is excess means hypersecretion. If more amount of thyroid is produced, then rate of metabolism is high, respiration is high, hunger is high, a person becomes hungry very fast. Next one, increases in pulse rate, means heart start beating faster, mental irritability, so mind is not stable, excessive sweating, excessive amount and reduction in body weight. Reduction in body weight means they become of less weight. Less weight means they become fat. They become narrower, thinner. But if the secretion is less, hyposecretion, then there is one type of problem seen. It is called cretinism. The person's mind does not grow well. Mentally retarded type of persons are produced. So that is called cretinism. Okay. So that is presentation by Miss Kritika Adhikari. Now let me welcome on the stage next presenter, master Anmol Adhikari. Give him a big applause. What a lovely sound came for him. Wow.
There is animation also.
Oh, animation. Okay, if animation, then simply what do you do? I'll teach you also. You just look at it. If animation, then go here. Oh, no. If animation, then we have to download, right? Download it?
Yes. Downloading.
Downloading?
Yes.
Already downloaded? If already downloaded, we will go here. Unload. Good. So it's better to animate and send, right? Alright. Slideshow from the beginning. Yeah. Look at this. So we can just. Why do you want that one in your mouth?
Namaskar, I'm very warm. Good morning to everyone. It's my Adhikari. Going to present on the topic glands. And there are my two topics, parathyroid gland and adrenal gland. First, I'd like to thank our scientists for giving me such an opportunity to present here. Now, I'd like to start my presentation. My presentation is parathyroid gland. Parathyroid glands are located on the thyroid gland. These are 4 in number. They secrete hormone called parathormone. In humans, parathormone controls calcium metabolism. It controls calcium metabolism of the body. It reduces excretion of calcium in urine. Means it throws excretion of calcium from the urine in human body. Normal calcium balance helps in growing of bones. It also helps in growing of bones and teeth, blood coating, and normal muscle contractions. Function of parathyroid gland. They produce parathyroid hormone, which increase blood calcium levels, stimulating the release of calcium from bones, increasing calcium absorption in the intestines, and promoting calcium reabsorption in the kidneys, and location. The pituitary gland is located at the base of the brain.
Pituitary or you are not pituitary gland? Okay, let's continue.
It's located at the base of the brain with bony cavity is called cella trissia, and The pituitary gland is crucial in the human body because it serves as the master gland of the endocrine system, assisting a wide range of physiological process through the hormones as secretion. It regulates growth and development of the body via growth hormones, control reproductive function through posture stimulating hormone and utilizing hormone, and manage metabolic process by stimulating the thyroid gland with thyroid gland stimulating hormone. Additionally, the pituitary gland improves stress response and maintains water and electrical balance with there is a one more antidiuretic hormone. It also plays vital role in lactation and child growth through prolactin and autoesins respectively. The proper functioning of the pituitary gland is essential for maintaining homeostasis, and its dysregulation can lead significant health issues affecting growth, metabolism, and overall well-being. Adrenal. Now my next topic is adrenal gland. Uh, these glands are small triangular glands located on the top of each kidney. This plays a crucial role in the body response to stress, regulate various essential functions through hormone production. It also plays very essential role for the human body for every function. Each adrenal gland consists of two main parts, the cortex and medulla. This is the this is the figure of this is the figure of adrenal gland, and these two are called cortex and medulla, which are the main part of the adrenal gland. The cortex produces cortisol, including cortisol, which regulates metabolism and stress response, and adrenaline, which controls sodium and potassium balance. Likewise, the second part also produces catecholamines such as epinephrine, adrenaline, and norepinephrine, which are vital for fight or flight response. Because in any case, like if we are scared, it plays a vital role. These hormones collectively help to manage stress, metabolism activities, blood pressure, and immune response, making the adrenal gland integral to maintain homeostasis and overall all the health. What happens when you are afraid? Have you ever noticed the increase of heartbeat rate and birth rate in the situation? In this condition, you have high tendency to do physical work too. It happens automatically because of the function of the adrenal gland. The secretion of adrenal, medulla, and epinephrine and norepinephrine, which are together called adrenaline. Adrenaline is responsible for maintaining blood pressure. In general, adrenaline prepares the body to face emergency condition, and which prepares a person for flight and fight. In the situation of physical and emotional stress like fall in blood pressure, muscular exertion, pain, cold, anger, fear, injury, all the activities are done by adrenal gland. Adrenal stimulates the heart rate and lungs mainly to increase their work rate. It has to supply extra energy to face the situation. So adrenal gland is also called the gland of emergency. It controls all the emergency activities by its medulla and cortex. The excess of secretion of adrenal causes hypertension. It may cause death too. Adrenal cortex produces steroid hormone called aldosterone, which regulates fat balance and hydrosterone and maintain water balance in our body. The adrenal cortex, the adrenal part produces steroid hormone, which is also called aldosterone, which regulates salt balance in our body, and hypertestosterone and maintain water balance, which is very essential for our body, and it balances our water balance. And by saying this much, I like to thank in my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Right? Yes or no? All right. Presentation by Anmol Adhikari, and I think he is the leader of his house, right? Which house you belong to?
Red.
The Red House, rhododendron. Actually, we have got 4 houses, and yesterday also there was one leader, right? Weasel. Which house you belong to? Marigold, house leader, and rhododendron house leader, right? Okay, now the next presenter will come. Before that, check how nice slides he has made. So, parathyroid glands, and next one which gland? Adrenal gland. So let's see here once. He has presented these two glands. One is parathyroid gland. In the region of thyroid gland, there are parathyroid gland, and their number is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, but size very small. And what is the hormone secreted by them? Parathormone. What is that? Parathormone. So, what is the main function of parathormone? What does it do? It controls calcium metabolism of the body. When we eat food, then the food is digested by different type of enzymes. It mixes with blood, and the digested food contains different type of nutrients like carbohydrate. There are carbohydrates, so maltose, sucrose, lactose, protein, peptides, lipids, vitamins, minerals. What are minerals may be there? Calcium, zinc, iron, phosphorus, sodium, etc. And main duty of this hormone, parathormone, is to balance it. Actually, calcium must be deposited in our bones and teeth so that they become strong. Calcium balance is done by parathormone, but if not less secretion is there, if parathormone is produced less, there is one problem. What is that problem called? Tetany. What happens in tetany? Here, the characteristics are fall in calcium level in blood. Blood contains less calcium, and twitching of muscles. Muscles they twitch time to time. And if excess secretion of parathormone is there, and people suffer from stones, especially which stone? Kidney stone. Why kidney stone? The main function of kidney is to filter the blood. While filtering, more amount of calcium will be deposited in it, and hard substance is produced. That is called kidney stone. Twitching means just bending, no bending type. Next one is adrenal gland. You can see the shape. What is the shape of adrenal gland? Like a triangle. Like a triangle. Where are they located? At the upper part of kidney. So two adrenal glands are there. So this is the adrenal gland. Adrenal gland is divided into two parts: cortex and medulla. Cortex produces aldosterone. What is the name of hormone? And medulla produces adrenaline. Aldosterone and adrenaline. Especially, are you sleeping, Mr.? Especially, adrenaline hormone is responsible for making our body fit for fighting emergency conditions. That's why, what is it called? Gland of emergency. What do you call it? Gland of emergency. Right? So, and if less amount of adrenaline is produced, then people become so passive. Some of the people are here in this class, very much passive. Some are very, very active. More amount of, yeah, you are very, very active. While presenting, you are very passive, and I'm very active, he's active. Not like that. So, you have to be smart every time. Now, the last presenter is, who is it? Deepak Bohra. Let's welcome him on the stage. We'll find out. So, Deepak Bohra, Jain Lama, Aswin Shrestha. 10:30 only, right?
Where is that?
Slide show form. Please.
Namaste, very warm good morning to you all. Respected our science teacher and my dear friend. As usual, I am standing here to present about pancreas, and our main heading is glandular system. And before starting this presentation, I would like to thank our science teacher to provide such an opportunity to enhance our ability. Now, to enhance our confidence. Now, without wasting time, my presentation goes like this. Pancreas. Pancreas is an elongated tapered organ located across the back of the belly or loop of the duodenum. It secretes insulin and the glucagon. And pancreas secretes two hormones, that insulin and glucagon. These glands are opposite in function, and like that with insulin decreases the sugar level in blood, and glucagon increase the sugar level in the blood, and less secretion of insulin lead to the high level of glucose in blood, including hunger, thirst, sugar in urine, weakness, etc. Due to the less amount of insulin in our body, a person suffer from diabetes, and you can see in the figure. This part is pancreas, and this part is
DU.
That is the first
this part is this part is duodenum, and now next topic is and gonads. The gonads, and in case of male, testes in male and the ovaries in female are the main reproductive organs, which are also called gonads, and they are heterocrine gland. And they are heterocrine gland because they contain both exo and endocrine gland, and we can say that exo means exo and endocrine gland, and they secrete hormones and juices. And the testes have two functions: reproductions of sperm and secretion of male sex hormones, which is called testosterone hormones. And the male hormones, the male, in case of male, there is testes, and that testes produce or secretes testosterone hormones, and the hormones promotes the development of masculine secondary sexual character, like appearances of pubic. Here should be pubic, but here is become. Here should be pubic here, and development of sexual desire and the erosioness of voices. And in case of female, there is ovaries, and ovaries produce mature ova and female sex hormones called estrogen and the progesterone hormones. In females, called, in case of male, there is called ovaries, and these ovaries contain the estrogen and the progesterone hormones. And the hormones estrogen regulates the development of the secondary sexual character of females at the puberty, and the progesterone hormones play a significant role in the maintenance of pregnancy. Now, you can see here the male gonads and the female gonads. And in case of male, there is testes, and in case of female, there is ovaries. and this part is ova, and I say this much. I would like to end my presentation. Thank you and have a good day.
No, it's okay. Look at that side. Yeah? Okay, thank you, and have a good day. Very lovely presentation. Actually, children, what to remember? If you at first gonads, what's gonads came? Why? What happened? He's not coming here. First gonads are coming here. Oh, first pancreas come, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so first gonads. Look at here. Earlier we discussed mainly endocrine glands. What are those four? Pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid gland, and adrenal gland. But these two glands, which were given to describe to Deepak, they are heterocrine glands. Means they act like endocrine gland as well as exocrine gland. So this is duodenum. This is part is duodenum, and here is leafy structure. What you call pancreas. Pancreas produces juices, pancreatic juice that mixes with food. Means it acts as exocrine gland. And it produces two types of hormones. What are they? Insulin and glucagon. Insulin decreases blood sugar level, glucagon increases blood sugar level. Right? So if this gland does not function well, then people they suffer from what? Diabetes. Okay, diabetes mellitus. These are gonads, male gonad and female gonads. Male gonads mainly testes, two testes. Female gonads mainly two ovaries. These are ovaries. Testes produce two things. One is sperm. What do they produce? Sperm. And again they produce a kind of liquid. Okay, semen. Liquid and semen. And this one, ovary produces ova and vaginal fluid. Vaginal fluid, that is liquid, and ova, what is that? That is egg. And they produce hormones also. What type of hormones are produced? It produces testosterone, it produces estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. So here is first one. Here is gonads. What is the main function of testosterone? Hello? Main function of testosterone is development of muscular secondary characters like appearance of pubic hair. Hairs are developed around the genitals. Those hairs are called pubic hair. Development of sexual desire. They want to have sex. Next one is hoarseness of sound. Sound becomes a bit flat. Not of low pitch. Not of high pitch, of low pitch. Slightly sound becomes flat. In case of females, two hormones are produced by it. They are estrogen, estrogenian, and progesterone. And what does estrogen do? Development of secondary sexual characters of females in the puberty, and progesterone hormone plays significant roles in the maintenance of pregnancy. During pregnancy, progesterone helps, but estrogen it helps in formation of eggs or ova. And next, enlargement of their hip also becomes wider, enlargement of breast. Okay, so today they have done altogether 3 presentations, and Sundays, which duty is to present on Sunday? Question number 6. What is your duty? Okay, number 7. What is your duty?
Plan hormones and function of
Roll number 8. What is your duty? Good. That means Sunday we are going to, Sunday we are going to complete this chapter, okay? Then Monday there will be exercise discussion. Understood? Thank you.